and water.
Stop.
I posted a load of videos with 20 to 100 million views.
Hallo.
Ende 2020.
The first major deal was in 2020, a mid-five-figure sum.
So Mitte fünfstellig war. Mein Geheimnis.
My secret for our success is...
Okay, auf deinem T-Shirt, ja?
Okay, ja, hier so. Soll ich ausziehen oder?
Nein, ganz anders, alles gut.
Today, we are meeting Younes Zarou in his hometown Frankfurt. He had a normal enough life, but not anymore. Today, he can barely walk the streets without being recognized. Younes is one of the best-known influencers in Europe.
Für die Jugendlichen sind wir Stars, ja.
For the kids, we're stars. But I see myself as just a regular guy who puts the odd video online. I was really nervous when I met, for example, Will Smith, Neymar or Jason Derulo, so I can understand what it's like. We're their role models.
Wir sind ja deren Role Model.
Now 24, Younes is a social media phenomenon with mega brand deals. He launched his TikTok channel in 2019 and now has close to 50 million followers. He's currently the #2 TikToker in Europe and in the top 20 worldwide. We want to know how much work actually goes into his TikToks. But back to where it all started. Younes was born in Frankfurt in 1998.
Zum Auftakt.
First, a bottle flip. Think I can do it? Hang on.
Meine beiden Eltern.
My parents are from Morocco. I was born and raised here, but Morocco still has a big place in my heart.
In meinem Herz ist Marokko ganz groß. Wir hatten so einen Bus gehabt, ich habe ja 4 Geschwister.
We had this van. I have 4 sisters and brothers. 5 now. I have so many siblings. It's confusing. Back then, there were 5 of us. We drove to Morocco in this big van with clothes, furniture and food. We brought stuff from Germany for our family in Morocco and also to give to poor people
Viel
there.
von Deutschland dann mitgebracht haben, aber auch an die Arme verteilt haben. Und wir sind durchgefahren.
We drove for 2.5 days straight. We didn't spend any money on hotels and we slept in the van. It was so cramped.
Und das so eingeengt dann.
Younes doesn't speak Arabic, but always got roped into the annual family trip to Morocco. It was a time when they did not have much money.
Ich habe damals ein Zimmer zu viel.
I shared a room with my 3 siblings, but I never complained. In fact, I always shared a bed with my brother because we were afraid to sleep alone. Eventually, things got better financially.
Finanziell besser. Ich habe damals schon angefangen mit.
I started delivering newspapers when I was 12. I always had a roof over my head, but I never got pocket money from my parents. If I wanted something, I had to get it myself, whether it was a games console, skateboard, a PlayStation or a BMX.
Oder ein BMX.
Sport plays a big role in his life. He wanted to become a professional footballer. But at the age of 17, he realized he wasn't talented enough.
Es gab wenige.
There have been very few times in my life when I have cried. That was one of them, when I realized it wasn't going to happen. I told the coach of my regional league youth team that I was quitting. Then the tears welled up.
Ich höre jetzt leider auf. Und dann sind mir die Tränen hochgekommen. Damals war mein Traumverein.
My dream club back then was Barcelona. I said to myself that if I didn't become a professional footballer, then I'd move to Barcelona and my child would become a footballer.
Barcelona ziehe und dass mein Kind ein Profifußballer wird. Das war dann so.
That was plan B.
At just 24 years old, he earns more than he could ever have dreamed. TikTok changed Younes' life virtually overnight. He first went viral with a video featuring a special photo effect with his smartphone camera.
Dann habe ich an meinem Geburtstag, das weiß ich.
I remember the date when I posted one of my most viral videos. 26th of January 2020, my birthday. It now has 215 million views.
Jetzt 215 Millionen Views. Ich habe damals mein Handy.
I used my work phone, which broke afterwards. I put it in a bucket, then added some water and made a whirlpool with my arm. That was the first time I used colour in videos. Then I poured in some glue dye, and because of the whirlpool, it stayed in the middle.
Gekippt und durch diesen Strudel ist diese Farbe nur in der Mitte geblieben. Und durch das Video.
That video earned me 700, 800,000 subscribers, and a few days later, we had 1 million views. Since then, I've never had under 10,000 new subscribers a day on TikTok.
Wo ich unter 10.000 Abonnenten am Tag gemacht habe auf TikTok. In den nächsten paar Monaten oder so dann.
Over the next few months, I posted a load of videos with 20 to 100 million views. It happened really quickly.
Ende 2020 kam dann so der erste.
The first major deal was in 2020, a mid-5-figure sum.
And that was only the beginning. Younes now collaborates with all sorts of sponsors and gets to sit in the front row at fashion shows and travel all over the world. Money is no longer an issue for him.
Das einzige große, was ich mir jetzt gekauft
A Rolex is the only big thing I've treated myself to. I haven't bought anything else flashy.
habe. Das ist so der Wagen,
My first car was a BMW X6. I used to drive a 2003 Opel Corsa, which I shared with my brother and my dad. Then I
habe
upgraded.
ich das Auto geteilt. Und dann kam dann direkt der Sprung. Ich hatte auch Angst gehabt, das Auto
I was terrified to take it out at first. It's massive. You can see it here. Can we get a shot of the Corsa?
Kann man hier mein altes Auto einblenden? Opel
Black, 2 doors, and then the X6.
Und hier den X6. Unfassbar.
It was amazing. I had never driven a luxury car before. The most exciting car I'd ever driven was an Opel Corsa.
Behind his success, there is a team of more than 10 people. Producers, housekeepers, managers. Younes spends about 10 hours a day on his phone. His result? He has over 60 million fans across TikTok, YouTube and Instagram.
Ein einziges Video damit.
One video alone won't make you rich. You can make maybe 300 euros, and only if it goes viral. That's not going to cover my monthly expenses for my house and the cars and my team and everything. Most of my income comes from advertising deals. And I also earn money from YouTube clicks, a lot more than with TikTok.
Als TikTok auf jeden Fall.
You can see Younes' ambition in the way he works. He does take after take until everything's how he wants it. He invites us to join him on one of his productions. It starts at 8 on a Saturday morning outside Frankfurt, so that his team can shoot undisturbed. Producing a good video means the team has to be well prepared.
Das hier ist Lukas.
This is Lukas, born in 2005. He joined the crew 2 years ago.
Seit 2 Jahren jetzt schon so dabei. Urgestein.
A real veteran. This is Alex. This is Luis. This is Johnny. And Anna.
Mit meistens immer so.
We normally discuss the shoot 2 weeks in advance so that we can prepare everything.
Das präpariert werden kann. Das war mir zum Beispiel wichtig bei der
The
Auswahl.
videographer and photographer for my team has to have practical skills too.
Team sind, dass sie auch handwerklich begabt sind. Im Foto soll es ja aussehen, als würde jemand.
It's like someone's fishing the picture.
Leute, einmal herholen.
Can we bring over a bucket, a stool and the picture please?
Jetzt hier nach unten geguckt, ich dachte unter damit. Okay, let's go. Und
Let's go!
stopp, stopp, stopp.
Stop, stop, stop. That wasn't nearly enough.
Everything has to be perfect. Younes will do practically anything to ensure a video goes viral, getting drenched, gathering up leaves. A commitment he expects from his team too.
Wisst ihr, ich muss auch ehrlich sagen, die Blätter gefallen mir nicht.
To be honest, I don't like the leaves. They're too brown, right? Don't we have any nicer ones? Look, there are better ones over there.
Nur noch am Baum.
Of course, there's the occasional mishap. When that happens, he insists on further takes, and his team has to be patient.
Younes, ich liebe dich, aber du hast jetzt alles kaputt gemacht. Einfach weitermachen.
Und
I don't care about anyone suffering, as long as it's only me.
wenn es um andere Leute geht, ist was anderes. Bei mir.
Meine Kamera ist fast immer nass, wenn wir etwas mit Wasser machen.
Das Problem ist halt, Younes ist sehr, sehr perfektionistisch und er will immer alles perfekt haben und da darf eine Detail nicht stimmen und dann ist das Video auch schon wieder neu gedreht sozusagen.
Younes keeps track of all his channels. The ideas are the product of teamwork, but he does 90% of post-production himself. He posts a new video on his international channel every day. For all his success, however, his parents don't support his career. They think social media is a load of nonsense and would rather see him in a normal job. But he gets appreciation from his online community.
La Familia. Wir haben den Hashtag.
We came up with the hashtag during one of our first live streams.
In einem Livestream. Und ich habe ja schon
My name stands out.
Younes Zarou, so YZ, so ist da irgendwas.
YZ, Younes Zarou. And then family, because that's what we are.
Family, weil wir eine Family sind. Der Hashtag allein hat.
The hashtag alone has over 19 billion views on TikTok. It's used by me, the community, and other creators.
Auch teilweise andere Creator nutzen diesen Hashtag.
I'm in touch with original members. And we have Instagram groups where we chat.
Auch ab und zu austauschen.
TikTok now has over 1 billion users, most of them in Asia and Africa. Younes has fans all over the world. We've noticed that Younes tends to say we a lot.
Mein Team,
My team, my community, everyone who supports me.
Natürlich gibt es Tage,
Of course, there are some days that aren't so great.
sei es zum Wetter oder vielleicht.
Maybe the stars aren't aligned or it's the weather.
Und das macht sich irgendwie rüber irgendwie aus an deinem Mut.
But basically, I'm a positive person.
Ich bin ja viel unterwegs, erlebe ja viel und dann
I'm on the road a lot and don't have much time to think about how I'm doing.
nachzudenken, ey, wie geht's mir gerade oder so. Unser Alltag ist
Our daily routine is really stressful. Sometimes it's good to switch off and pray. Or play football.
Also Leute, wenn euch das Video gefallen
If you enjoyed this video, then subscribe. Have you ever made a TikTok video? Or on Instagram or YouTube? Let us know in the comments.
Instagram oder YouTube-Videos,
See ya!
dann bis dann!